My name's Ed Hodnett, and I have been, I guess, a long-time resident of the Brazos Valley. I grew up in Bryan, went to Texas A&M for my education. I studied agronomy, and then in the early 80s I embarked on a career as a golf course superintendent. Had the opportunity to live all over the country and work all over the world in that time frame. Always wanted to get back to the Brazos Valley, and had the opportunity about 3 years ago. My wife and I moved back. We actually live in Somerville now. My wife contracted COVID at work and unfortunately brought it home for me. We weren't particularly scared of that. I developed, one of the lucky few that developed the acute respiratory distress. And so that's what brought me to the emergency room, mainly because we'd had an experience a year or two prior. My decision to come to CapRock was really predicated on a health issue that my wife had a couple of years ago. And the quality of care she received is what just cemented it in our mind. This is where we needed to bring me when my symptoms presented themselves. To be quite candid, I believe firmly that the team at CapRock saved my life. From the moment I was admitted, I received what I believe a concierge level of care and attention to my needs, and I'm very blessed that the treatment system that was available here, along with the fine nurses and doctors, again, were able to keep me going while the medicines could fight the disease. If I could say anything to the men and women of CapRock Hospital, is just my eternal thanks. Again, when you're faced possibly with not being able to survive the condition that you're in, that positivity and their constant presence was what held me up. And I consider every one of them a blessing. If I were going to rate my experience at CapRock and the team here, let's say a 1 to 10 scale, I would grade it an 11. I have received treatment at other facilities, and it's no disrespect to them, but again, the almost concierge level of care that I received at CapRock, this is where we will come again if I have ever faced with something like this. Without question, if I had the opportunity or had friends or family or others who needed medical care, I would recommend CapRock Health without reservation. I'm Ed Hodnett, and I choose CapRock Health.